Happy morning, everyone. Welcome back to English online class. How are you all, students? Hope you all will be fine, isn't it? Okay. Today, I would like to ask some questions. So, do you want to improve your English? Yes, definitely. So, for that, we need to improve our roots to get good fruits. Likewise, to improve English, we have to learn roots of English. Do you know what is that root? Any guess? Yes, I'll tell you. And also I want to make a promise to you. And the promise is that end of the chapter, you will be able to tell some stories according to the time. Okay, today we are going to learn about tenses. Yes, most students feel very tensed about learning tenses, but it is quite easy and simple. Yes, verb tenses, past tense, present tense, and future tense. Well, we are going to learn about definition. Verb tenses. The word tense is derived from Latin word tempus, which means time. A verb indicates the time of an action, event, or condition by changing its form. Well, verb tense is nothing but it is derived from a Latin word tempus, which means time. So tense means time. So it indicates the time of an action, event, or condition by changing its form. Next, based on time frame, the verb tenses may be categorized according to the time frame. What is that? Present tense, past tense, future tense. So the verb tense may be categorized according to the time frame. That is in present tense, in past tense, or in future tense. Next, what is the importance of verb tenses? You might ask question, what is the purpose of learning verb tenses? So, if you learn verb tenses, the English becomes easy and clear to understand. So, if you learn tenses, English becomes easy and clear to understand. Then, consistency in speaking. What is meant by consistency? Uniformity or prosperity. So, if you learn tenses, there will be uniformity in speaking. Then to express the event with proper verb tenses. So for example, if you express an event in English, the tense will help you in proper manner. Then one can better communicate with society. So if you learn tenses properly, you can better communicate with the society. So this is the importance of verb tenses. So if you learn verb tenses, the English becomes easy and clear to understand, and it gives a uniformity in speaking, and it will help you to express the event with proper verb tenses, and you can feel better communicate with the society. Next, what is meant by present tense? Yes, present tense expresses an unchanging, repeated, or reoccurring action or situation that exists only now. It can also represent a widespread truth. So, present tense is nothing but it expresses an action that is happening now. For example, she reads book in the library. So here reads verb plus s. So now she is reading book in the library. So it represents present tense. What is meant by past tense? It expresses an action or situation that was started and finished in the past. So you all know past tense means it describes about the past action or past situation. For example, he completed the assignment. So here he already completed the assignment. So it describes about the past action or situation. So it is called a past tense. Then coming to future tense. What is meant by future tense? Future tense expresses an action or situation that will occur in the future. Yes, definitely. What is my future tense? It expresses an action or situation that will occur in the future, means that is going to happen in the future. For example, I shall go to park for a walk. So I'm just planning to go park for a walk. So it represents a future tense. Next, there are 12 possible verb tenses. Yes, definitely. What is that? Present tense, past tense, and future tense. In present tense, we are having 4 types. What are they? Present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Then coming to past, past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Then in future, future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect continuous. Well, today we are going to learn about only present tense and its 4 types. So simple present tense. Simple present tense or present, it can be called as present indefinite tense, and present indefinite tense is otherwise known as the timeless present. So students, keep it in mind. Simple present tense is otherwise known as present indefinite tense, and present indefinite tense is otherwise known as the timeless present. So this is the formula for present indefinite tense. So let us see. Subject plus first form of verb plus object. So this is the formula. What is the first formula in positive sentence? Subject plus first form of verb plus object. For example, I have a car. Here, subject is I and first form of verb is have and object is a car. So I have a car. If while writing in negative, the formula is subject plus do not or does not plus first form plus object. For example, I, the subject is I plus you cannot, do not or does not, don't have plus a car, first form of object. So while in interrogative, WH words, what are WH words? Am, do, is, like that, plus do or does plus subject plus first form plus object. So why you, how can you change in interrogative? Example, what is WH words? Do plus next subject is I, then first form have plus what is that object? A car. So this is the formula for present indefinite tense. So again I will tell you, subject plus first form of verb plus object. For example, I have a car. While writing in negative, subject plus do not or does not plus first form plus object. For example, I don't have a car. In interrogative, WH words plus do or does plus subject plus first form plus object. For example, do I have a car? So this is the formula for present indefinite tense. So where we can use simple present tense. Simple present tense is used in habitual action. For example, our daily routine. He goes for school every day. So this is a daily routine. Then for universal truth, present tense will be used. The sun sets in the west. And for general statement and facts. For example, God helps those who help themselves. So for these 3, we can use present tense for habitual action, for universal truth, and for general statement and facts. So what are the keywords for present tense? Always, whenever, every day, usually, often, frequently, sometimes, rarely, occasionally, and never. So these words are keywords for simple present tense. Next, we are going to see present continuous tense. Sometimes present continuous tense is called as present progressive tense. So where we can use present continuous tense. For example, actions that are occurring right now. So the actions that are occurring right now. For example, she is working right now. So right now she is working. Then they are learning English now. So right now they are learning English. So present continuous means the action is occurring right now. Then present continuous formula. In simple, subject plus is or am or plus first form plus ing plus object. For example, you are playing football now. So the subject is here you, then is or am or are. For you, you should add are. Then what is the first form? Play. Form plus ing. We should add ing plus object. What is the object here? Football now. While writing in negative, what is the formula? Subject plus is or am or plus not plus first form plus ing plus object. So for example, the subject is you. For you or plus not. While writing in negative, you should add not plus first form. What is the first form? Play plus ing. Playing plus object. Football now. While writing in interrogative, WH words plus is or am or plus first form plus ing plus object. What is the example? Or WH words are you playing football now. So this is the present continuous formula. So again I'll tell you subject plus is or am or plus first form plus ing plus object. For example, you are playing football now. In negative, subject plus is or am or plus not plus first form plus ing plus object. For example, you are not playing football now. Keep it in mind, students, for negative, you should add not. While in interrogative, WH words plus is or am or plus first form plus ing plus object. For example, are you playing football now? So this is the formula for present continuous tense. Next, what are the keywords for present continuous tense? The keywords are right now, at this moment, still, this year, week, this year, this week, this month, and as we speak. So these are the keywords for present continuous tense. Next is present perfect tense. What is meant by present perfect tense? A tense very commonly used in English to refer to the past. So for the past events, we are using present perfect tense. So present perfect is used to refer to the past. And this is the formula for present perfect tense. What is that? Subject plus has or have plus third form plus object. For example, the subject is they have plus third form be plus object there. So they have been there. While writing in negative, subject plus has not or have not plus third form plus object. So for example, they have not been there. In interrogative, WH words plus has or have plus third form plus object. So example is have they been there. So this is the formula for present perfect tense. And uses where we can use present perfect tense. The present perfect is used to talk about an event that began in the past and continues up to the present. So present perfect is used to talk about an event. So we talk the present perfect is used to talk about it that was talk about event which began in the past and it still continues up to the present. For example, he has lived in Mumbai for 2 years. So this is a event and began in the past and continues up to the present. Here we can see he began living in Mumbai 2 years ago and he still lives there. So it is continuing now. The present perfect is used to talk about an event that began in the past and continues up to the present. Here, he already lived in Mumbai, which began in the past. He lived in Mumbai for 2 years and still he lives there, so it continues. Next, the present perfect is also used to talk about an event that was completed in the past, but the specific time of the event is not important. So already we have discussed that is present perfect is also used to talk about an event that was completed in the past. But here the specific time of the event is not important. For example, I have seen that movie before. So it was already described. The event was already completed in the past. He has already visited Cape Town. So here the specific time of the event is not mentioned. When did he visit? Like that. Next, when an activity was very recently completed before now. So just now the action was completed. Just now the activity was completed. For that, we use present perfect tense. For example, I have just eaten. So just now I have eaten. Then Jansi has just finished her homework. Just now she finished her homework. So when an activity was recently completed before now, for that we are using present perfect tense. So what are the keywords for present perfect tense? Before, ever, so, far, never, yet, far, recently, just, since, already. So these words are called as present perfect tense keywords. Then present perfect continuous tense. It is otherwise called as present perfect progressive tense. So this is the formula for present perfect continuous tense. So subject plus has been or have been plus first form plus since or for plus time. So what is that example? Ram. Ram is the subject and after that subject after that has been plus what is the first form of the verb? Doing. We should add ing plus sums for since or for plus time. What is the time here? 2 hours. So Ram has been doing sums for 2 hours. So here for specific time we can use since 2 o'clock, morning, childhood, Monday, 10th December 2010, like that. For not specific time, for 1 hour, 10 days, 5 years, 2 months. So this is the formula for present continuous tense. And while writing in negative, subject plus has or have plus not plus been plus first form plus ing plus object plus since or for plus time. For example, Ram has not been doing sums for 2 hours. So here the subject is Ram, then has or have has plus then not plus been. So what is the first form? Do, and after do you should add ing, first form plus ing, then object sums for time 2 hours. While writing in interrogative, has or have plus subject plus been plus first form plus ing, then object plus since or for plus time. For example, has plus Ram plus been plus doing sums plus for plus 2 hours. That is, has Ram been doing sums for 2 hours. So this is the formula for present continuous tense. Then where we can use present continuous tense? This tense is used to describe the duration of an action that began in the past and continues into the present. So this tense is used to describe the duration, means time of an action that already began in the past and it still continues into the present. For example, he has been studying grammar for an hour. So here the duration is for an hour. Used to, he has been studying grammar. What is he doing? He has been studying grammar for an hour. So it describes about the duration of an action which began in the past and it still continues in the present. Then she has been cooking all day. So here he is still studying and she is still cooking. So it continues in the present. So what are the keywords? Before, ever, never, so far, already, yet, just, recently, for, and since. So these are the keywords for present perfect continuous tense. Then come, let's practice. We dash go to school regularly. Do you guess what's the answer here? What is the verb here? Yes. Yes, you are correct. What's the answer? We go. Then next one, she dash brush her teeth every morning. Every morning it refers to what type of tense and it is a keyword for which tense? Yes, do you guess? Yes, what's the answer? Brushes. Then I dash read English now. Here now is a keyword. So what's the answer? Am reading. It is a present continuous tense. Then I dash just dash finish my homework. Yes, here the keyword is just. So what's the answer? I have just finished, present perfect. Then here he dash get up at 6 o'clock every day. Again every day. It refers to the daily routine. So what's the answer? Yes, gets. So here go, brushes and gets, it refers to simple present tense and am reading is a present continuous and have just finished is a present perfect. The students, you can read this structure. For simple, if you read the structure, you will be able to do the exercise. For simple present tense, what's the structure? Subject plus verb plus e or es. Then here, for example, she reads book in the library. Then present continuous tense, subject plus is plus am plus or plus verb plus ing. For example, I am studying in a high school. So present perfect tense, subject plus has or have plus verb v3. Example, he has made this colorful chart. So present perfect continuous tense. Subject plus has or have plus been plus verb plus ing plus since or for. For example, she has been working there since 2017. So students, you can write 10 sentence in each structure. For simple present tense sentence, then present continuous tense sentence, then present perfect tense sentence and present perfect continuous tense. You can write 10 sentence using this formula. Then can you identify the tenses? Yes, let's get started. What is the first question? She is teaching her students. Second one, he eats with his left hand. Third one, we have been waiting for them. Fourth one, we have learnt our lessons. Fifth one, she works at a factory. Sixth one, we are learning our lessons. Yes, do you know the answer, students? Do you identify what type of tenses it is? Yes. Yes, what's the first one? She is teaching her students. So his teaching is a present continuous. Then in second, he eats with his left hand. Eats is a simple present, verb plus s. Here is or am or plus verb plus ing. So it is a present continuous and it is a simple present. Then we have been waiting for them. Have been waiting. What is that? Present perfect continuous. Then we have learnt our lessons. Have learnt is a present perfect. Then she works at a factory. Again works, verb plus s. So it is a simple present. Then last one is we are learning our lessons. So our learning is a present continuous. So still we are learning our lessons. The students, you can write, already I told you in the video, you can write 10 sentences in each type: simple present tense, then present continuous, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous. Write your daily routine in present tense. So students, do the assignment which is given in PDF and write in your notebook. So students, don't hesitate to write. So just do the exercise with interesting. Good luck, students. Thank you. Have a nice day.